Hi Saqib, how are you doing? So you're
What's
enjoying your
happening? How are you?
coffee, tea, whatever you're
I'm
having
having some
right
black
now.
coffee.
Okay. So
What's
how
up?
are you
How are you?
doing? I'm good, I'm good. And
I'm
how is
as
it
good as
going?
you are.
Buddy, okay. And how's it
As
going
good as
for you?
everybody else in this world at this point.
But how is it going for you right now? Like, how many days of, being quarantined at home?
No, I think I've been home for the last 1 week.
1 week, okay.
1 week, about 8 days. So yeah, it's been interesting. I've had my moments of complete boredom, my moments of where I could just endlessly watch a show. But yeah, it's been interesting. I've got to spend a lot of time with myself. तो मुझे थोड़ा मजा भी आ रहा है.
Oh,
Interesting
wow.
लग रहा है मुझे.
Okay.
How has it been for you?
I think I'm getting bored now. I'm really getting bored.
But it is the need of the hour, yeah. We all have to stay in and stay isolated, and this lockdown should be adhered to like really seriously.
But also there are people out there, on the streets still roaming free. And of course, like उनको डंडा भी पड़ रहा है पुलिस का.
पता है वो लोग क्या सोच रहे हैं कि सारे लोग तो घर के अंदर हैं.
हाँ.
तो हम बाहर घूम लेते हैं. हमें होगा नहीं. ऐसा नहीं है ना, सरफेस से हो जाएगा.
This is the only time right now when Bombay is a bit happy because there's no traffic.
But have you seen how good the skylines become?
Yes.
I started that day. I was watching something and I didn't realize it got really early in the morning. It was about 4:30 in the morning, and I started hearing bird chirping. I could hear the sounds of birds at 4:30 in the morning, which I wasn't hearing. I think.
Okay.
So I think we'll restart after this. This will be like a good restart for all of us to really respect what we have and have gratitude towards life. I think that is very important. All of us should be thankful for what we have a life, and all of us are slightly more privileged. We have things that are easily available to us. Think of the daily wage workers, how difficult it must be for them. So I think it is a time to be human and to be responsible. So whatever this lockdown is, we should all adhere to it really strictly and make sure that जितना हो सके उससे ज़्यादा करना चाहिए हमें. And we should be slightly more human about people around us. And if somebody needs some help, that you should figure out a way how you can help that person, whether it is with food or whatever. And now the groceries are readily available.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. So I think interesting जो भी होगा after 21 days, I think कुछ positive ही निकलेगा इसका यार. I'm hoping.
Also, are you working out at homes? Because I keep on seeing the pictures which are very good.
यार मतलब
fitness routine.
अरे थैंक यू मैं शर्मा गया यार थोड़ा. थैंक यू नहीं बट क्या कहते हैं 1 second. So I've been working out a lot whenever I get the time. I have limited equipment at home, whatever dumbbells, this, that. But I've been working out every day. Today, right after I finish this live, I am going to go work out. Because I think that way I'm going to take out all the boredom.
Do you prefer an evening session for workout?
No, I prefer early mornings or as soon as I wake up. Because I think it hits the metabolism better in the morning. The workouts hit that better. So, but today I was just a little lazy. I don't know why. मैं सुबह उठा, मैंने अंगड़ाई ली, फिर मैंने रोज की तरह दरवाजा खोला, मैंने देखा आज भी अखबार नहीं है. Of course अखबार नहीं आएगा आज.
I know.
फिर मैं गया, फिर मैंने पानी पिया, गर्म पानी. आधा घंटा मैं बाहर बैठा रहा, देखता रहा. फिर मैंने कहा चलो फोन देखते हैं क्या हो रहा है दुनिया में, आज के नए मीम्स क्या हैं, आज लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं. So yeah, it's been
and the memes are really very creative, the memes are really very creative.
I think people they have a lot of free time these days, no?
Yeah, I'm completely enjoying seeing these memes actually. But also, for that matter, even
oh, you want to say hi to my dog?
Yes.
Freak, say hi.
Hi. He's so cute. Hi.
He's 7 years old.
Oh.
He's a big boy now. He's older than me.
He's older than you, yeah. He's 7 years old.
हाँ जी, तो क्या कह रहे थे आप?
So I was saying that, of course, are you doing jhadu pocha also at home? Like, many of these actors are doing it.
साफ सफाई डस्टिंग
साफ
एंड
सफाई.
कपड़े धोने की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मैंने उठाई है
Okay.
और वो बखूबी निभा रहा हूँ मैं. आज भी मैंने बहुत कपड़े धोए और सारे कपड़े मशीन में नहीं धुलते हैं ना, कुछ हाथ से भी धोने पड़ते हैं, तो सब मैंने मतलब आज इंटरेस्टिंग इंटरेस्टिंग दिन रहा. तभी when my team asked me when can you do the live, I said evening guys. ये पहले मैं घर के सारे हाउस होल्ड काम कर लेता हूँ and then I will get on to talking to others.
And
हाँ जी.
also, what you have to say about coronavirus, being spread. Okay, somewhere we are containing it also, but there are many cases increasing day by day. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's really sad and heartbreaking that this is happening, but and we've still not figured out what the cure is. But what I've heard is that if we self isolate ourselves for a long time and not in don't come in contact with anybody, we are going to make a difference and we are going to stop it from carrying forward. So I think we should, till the time we don't find a cure, we should religiously do this because right now is not the time to be a hero and roam around on the streets and be like, go Karuna, go, and you sing it and it's going to go. That's not going to happen. I think we
Yeah.
are all intelligent enough and educated enough, or just know what is right and wrong. That this is it's a virus that we need to find an antidote for it, and the whole world is looking for it. And till the time we don't find it, we have to try and figure out it should affect as little people as possible. We have to reduce the damage that it's going to create to humanity. We have to reduce that. We can't completely stop it, I think, but I think we can reduce it considerably. So yeah, we just have to be responsible. Yeah, we just have to be hygienic, carry our sanitizers at all times,
You're
and
completely, you're keeping it with you.
no, it was right here. So I thought I was doing the live. I'm going to show it in the live and be like, oh, see, responsible citizen.
Live boy head.
Oh no, no branding. I don't promote
No
that brand.
branding, no branding, no branding. Also, your trailer launch was supposed to happen, but it had to, you had to cancel it. The 83 trailer launch. Tell us something about it and what exciting thing will we get to see in the trailer? If you can
Yeah,
just tell us something.
to be really honest, I haven't seen the trailer till now. But yes, there was. We were supposed to launch it, but I'm sure there are big things in the world that are happening at this point, and that need our attention. And so yes, we are all excited about 83. But I think what is important right now is the safety of everybody, to maintain health standards in the country. That is very important, and we've been hit by a pandemic, and we have to be human first and not think about the film. And inshallah, whenever the film comes, it's a film that's really close to my heart, and it's a special story. It's a special script, and I want the whole world to see it. But I think everybody involved with the film, the producers of the film, took this call that we will delay the trailer and the film and find a suitable time till we are not able to figure out what our lives are going to be like. So I think it is a very special film. It is a beautiful story. It's a human story of a bunch of boys who became men, and this whole country uh, becoming a world champion. It just changed overnight. So it's a beautiful story there. So yes, I'm extremely excited. I get to play a lovely character in the film. I play Mohinder Amarnath. So yes, all these things are very special to me. But I feel like अभी थोड़ा माहौल थोड़ा सा संगीन है. So we have to be responsible first and then figure out what needs to happen. So yes, it will come, but when, I don't know. I have no idea.
How was it working with Ranveer and Kabir Khan, the director in this movie, and of course, bunch of guys?
Best experience of my life. Best shooting experience of my life. You have to also understand that I've always, when I was younger, I was training to be a cricketer.
Oh,
And so this film for me was a dream. I was getting to go to all these beautiful venues, whether it was Lords, Oval, everywhere. I got to play. I'm walking in the long room in Lords. I get the man of the match in the final. So for me, it was a great experience to be a part of such a film. To be directed by Kabir I think he's one of the nicest guys I worked with. He's so lovely and so nice and so warm, and it's just been great. And he's such an interesting director to work with because he has this. He was a documentary filmmaker earlier, and now he's a commercial. He makes nice
Yeah.
commercials. So it's a very interesting mix. So there was so much to learn for me from him while I was working. That कौन सा moment को कितना play करना चाहिए, which moment is more heroic than the other, and what this moment means. So he has a very interesting way of doing that. So great experience with Kabir. Ranveer is a janam. He's a darling. He comes with his arms open. He hugs you warmly. He gives you all the love, and he's just there's so much positive energy coming out of the guy that दिल खुश हो जाता है यार. When you work with somebody like that who comes with so much positivity and so much love all the time that you feel like यार कितना अच्छा बंदा है यार. मतलब I want to give it all in this scene, and he's a very good actor. So there's a great rapport I have with him and with everybody else, whether it was all the boys, whether it was Amy, Hardy, Jatin, Nishan, Dinkar, all these boys there. Yeah, they've been. It was like you have to realize the fact that it was a school picnic. It
Oh
was a
wow.
school picnic. We were all on, and we were just taking care of each other, and we were playing a lot of cricket and doing a bit of acting. And yeah, it was 3 months long. It was in London. It was outstanding. I i cannot uh, i cannot possibly, if I have to be honest, this is the best shooting experience of my life. So I can go on and on and on and tell you about how amazing the experience has been, but I think when people will see it, then I want to know what people think about it. That's important. Let's read some comments now. What are people saying? Let's see.
They are talking about Hanta virus.
Yeah, I've also heard about that, but isn't
But
it?
it's not
Correct me if
spread.
I'm wrong. I'm not too sure, but it only happens if you eat infected rodents. Is that correct?
Yes, like rat. If you eat a rat, it's come from
Yeah,
rats. Yeah, there
yeah,
are
but it's
different.
not like it can't get transferred from one person to the other.
Yes, it
Can it?
cannot be transferred. No, no, it cannot be transferred. It's not
So
a
let's
transferable
not
one.
eat rats, guys. Let's not please eat rats. Let's be careful. Come on. Yeah.
Plus, also the thing with Hanta virus is that it's been there since a long time.
Okay. I just read about it, to be really honest. There's so much to read about it these days. I don't know what all to read and what not to read and what to believe and what not to believe.
So I'm trying my luck again with some tough questions. I don't know if it is tough for you, but let me ask: which famous Indian cricketer is nicknamed Jammy?
Rahul Dravid.
Who is the tallest Aussie pacer till date?
Tallest Aussie pacer. अभी height का question.
I'm giving you options:
हाँ, give
Jeff
me option.
Thompson,
हाँ,
Dennis Healy,
हाँ.
Glenn, Bruce, and Jason. Who's Leader?
पहला क्या नाम था? जेफ थॉम्सन ना?
Jeff Thompson, yes.
जेफ थॉम्सन.
Thompson. Okay, I'll wait for this because these answers will come later on. I have to select right now. Which sport did Kenya and Zimbabwe play apart from cricket after their match was abandoned in the 1996 Cricket World Cup?
Football.
Rugby, hockey, baseball, football, basketball.
Football.
Football. Okay, football. Which Indian has scored the slowest century in Test match cricket? 508 minutes. Hint: he is now a cricket commentator.
सुनील गावस्कर.
Okay, his option is not given.
अच्छा तो सॉरी. बताओ.
Okay, Sanjay Manjrekar, Krishnamacharya Shrikant, Ravi Shastri, Mohinder Amarnath, Navjot Singh Sidhu.
रवि शास्त्री.
I'm selecting it right now.
I
Which
hope it's not
best?
Mohinder Amarnath. People are going to kill me.
Chalo, I'm just happy that it's a bit tough. Not tough, but yeah, like you're still guessing it. So yeah,
बट
which
कितने सवाल हैं आपके पास?
there are 15.
50?
15, not 50.
हाँ, कितने हो गए?
Okay, now we are on the fifth question right now.
अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो, 50 सवाल पूछ चुकी हो.
No, I have not asked you.
अरे कितने झूठे हो यार, हद होती है.
Which West
हाँ.
Indian cricketer has named his daughter Sydney because of his fabulous knock of 277 in Australia, Sydney in 1992-93?
नाम बताओ.
Brian Lara, Jimmy Adams, Keith Shiv Narayan Chandar Paul,
ब्रायन
Phil
लारा.
Brian Lara. Okay. Born in
नहीं
West
नहीं क्या.
Indies.
हाँ चलो पूछो पूछो.
Okay. Born in West Indies, I used to play for India. Who am I?
रॉबिन सिंह.
Yes. Okay. I was a national level skating champion at the age of 12. Now I am an Indian cricketer. Who am I?
नेशनल लेवल चैंपियन ऑफ.
Level skating champion at the age of 12.
युवराज सिंह. युवराज
Yuvraj
सिंह.
Singh. Okay. Jay Davison scored the fastest century in World Cup history up to WC 2003. Which team did he belong to?
What's his name?
Jay Davison.
स्कॉटलैंड में भी क्या टीम
Okay.
बताना.
Australia, Scotland, Canada, New Zealand, and England.
स्कॉटलैंड.
Scotland. Okay. Shahid Afridi, Pakistan, scored the fastest century in 37 balls, which is the fastest in ODs. Who was Pakistan's opponent?
श्रीलंका.
Okay. Which former Indian pacer was recently appointed as a match referee by the ICC?
जवागल श्रीनाथ.
Javagal Srinath. Okay, is the first option. On what ball was Sanath Jayasuri, Sri Lanka, out during his knock of
फर्स्ट से
189
सनत
against
जयसूर्या.
India?
फर्स्ट से सनत जयसूर्या.
Sanath. It's not Sanath.
No, he's
Sanath.
Sanat. Sanat
Sanath.
Jayasuriya.
Sanath
हाँ.
Jayasuriya. Okay.
हाँ. What about Sanat
On
Jayasuriya?
what ball was Sanath Jayasuriya out during his knock of 189 against India?
Okay, what
On
are the
what ball?
options?
So bouncer, yorker, white ball. He was unbeaten on 189, no ball.
I think it was a white ball.
White ball. Okay. Which South African was nicknamed Maritzburg Mamba? Mamba, I think.
What?
Hint: Mamba is the fastest moving poisonous snake.
Okay, I don't
South
know.
African. Okay,
I don't
so
know.
should I give you option?
Okay, give.
Sean Pollock and Mark Boucher and Herschel Gibbs and
Herschel
Francis
Gibbs.
Braun. Huh? Herschel.
Herschel Gibbs.
Herschel Gibbs. Okay. Who was the first Sikh player to play international cricket for England?
For England.
Who was the first Sikh player to play international cricket for England?
Monty Panesar.
Okay, I've selected him. Who was the first batsman in the history of ODs to be given out by the third umpire?
That I don't know. Options.
Gary, Roger, Mark Waugh, Arjuna Ranatunga, Sachin Tendulkar.
Mark Waugh.
Mark Waugh. Okay. And the last question: which cricketer was struck by lightning during an OD and was hospitalized?
Oh damn, I don't know this.
Okay, Chris, Michael Bevan, Mervyn Dillon, Darren Go, Javagal Srinath. Javagal or Javagal? Javagal.
You're getting all the names wrong, but it's alright.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
still trying to figure out what they are. So Darren Goff, Javagal Srinath.
Yeah, Darren
Who
Goff
else?
was right.
And who else?
Mervyn Dillon,
Mervyn Dillon.
Michael Bevan. Achha,
Michael
Mervyn.
Bevan. Mervyn Dillon and Michael
Mervyn
Bevan.
Dillon, Darren, Darren,
Darren
Michael.
Goff.
Huh. Which are
Mervyn
you
Dillon.
with Mervyn? Okay, cool. So let me check.
ये कौन सा गूगल पे तुमने किया?
You got 9 out of 15.
I got 9 out of 15.
Yeah, 6 questions were wrong.
Chalo, not bad, yeah. I got
Yeah.
some 60%, which is alright.
Which is nice actually. Which is very
Which
nice.
is not bad. For an actor, I think that's good.
But like you are interested in cricket, so of course. Can you tell us something about your role in the movie? What you're playing? I mean, of course, you told about the name, about the cricketer you're playing, but like, what will we get to see? And what you can talk about the characteristic of this role.
Yeah, I think people who follow cricket know who Mohinder Amarnath is and what his contribution in the World Cup was. Uh, so if I have to say, I'm Mohinder Amarnath is the vice captain of the Indian cricket team, and he had a pivotal role in India winning the World Cup. But also the fact that besides the cricketing journey, there was also a personal journey of the character. And his father was Lala Amarnath, and he had an influence on the team. He was the first captain of the team, Lala Amarnath, of the Indian cricket team. So I think it is a character which has got a lot of layers. He is the senior in the team, but a junior in his own house. So I think it was a very interesting dynamic to play. And yeah, you're going to see a lot of cricket, a lot of emotional stuff, uh, a lot of fun, frolic between banter between boys. So I think it's going to be a wholesome experience.
And there is one question which people are asking you again and again is that Kapil Dev ka first naam bolo.
हाँ
Full name. Kapil Dev ka full name.
कपिल देव को तो मैं तो कैप्सी बोलता हूँ जिमी अमरनाथ कपिल देव को कैप्सी बोलता है
Acha.
Hi Zahir, a friend wants me to say his name. His name is Zahir Iqbal. He's also an actor and a dear friend. Hi Zahir, and he is a very helping citizen of this country.
Okay. That's nice.
So whenever I'm in need of any essential and I can't figure out where to get it from, I call Zahir. Zahir figures it out for me.
Okay. That's
So I
nice.
just wanted to give him a random shout out.
Apart from 83, which movies are you working on and which
So
projects
I
have
just
are
finished a
lined up?
series called Crackdown. It's an action series where I play a raw agent. Apurva Lakhia is directing it. It's a series for Wood Select that I've done. It's got me, Shreya Pilgaonkar, Rajesh Talang, Iqbal Khan, and a bunch of other interesting actors. So action shoot किया first time तो बहुत मजा आया यार. I play a raw agent, so a lot of guns, action, hand-to-hand fights, but a good script. Suresh Nair has written the script. चिंतन गांधी करके हैं, उन्होंने dialogues लिखे. So it's a very good tight script that I've just shot for, and I just thankfully I finished 10 days before everything started going crazy. So that's been done. That's now supposed to come out. I don't know when it comes out with the whole situation, but I think June, July is what we thought of. And if everything gets okay, so I think we'll still come out with that. So that's another thing that I've shot for after 83. But now I had to shoot a couple of things. But now let's see when I can shoot them and when they can happen and when work can resume. But I just hope, yeah, this thing gets over really fast and and it gets fine, yeah. It just like I told you earlier, it makes me realize how important and simple life is, and if all of us can respect that, I think things should come back to normal. We should all pray, but also after praying, we should be careful and responsible. I keep mentioning these words because I feel like sometimes now we don't understand things when somebody's telling it to us once or twice. We have to keep repeating it for people to start realizing that how important it is.
Also, like, are you also indulging in cooking food at home during this phase? Are you trying to?
I'm trying to learn. I'm very bad here. I've never cooked in my life, but yesterday me and Huma was cooking, and I was helping her. I was her assistant in the kitchen. I was trying to clean up things and cut things, and so she did the majority of the stuff. But I'm trying to help as much as I can. And I want to tell everybody यार, मतलब अपना काम करने में कोई शर्म नहीं होनी चाहिए. चाहे वो कपड़े धोना हो, चाहे घर साफ करना हो, चाहे बर्तन धोने हो, वो सबको करना पड़ता है. एंड सबके हाउस हेल्प्स या कुछ भी जो भी कोई नहीं है, सब खुद कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक इट्स अ टाइम दैट वी हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ आवर ओन थिंग्स एंड बी इन आवर स्पेस एंड बी कन्फाइंड टू आवर स्पेस. बहुत
Lastly,
ज्ञान
one.
देता हूँ यार मैं. मुझसे मत बुलवाओ इतनी बातें. मैं बहुत ज्ञान दे देता हूँ, मुझे लगता है ये मेरी बातें सुन के ना.
Your gyan is somewhere like.
My gyan is what?
But lastly, one thing you would like to say to these people out there. Your gyan is very productive, like, it's useful
Hmm.
and helpful to for people. So,
Hmm.
one last thing you would like to tell your fans out there and what they should be doing, and the people out there during this phase, and what is your tip for them?
To all my lovely friends, fans, my family, to every individual out there, stay at home, buddy. Stay at home, watch TV, do your household work, clean your cupboard, start reading poetry,
Yeah.
start painting if you can. Exercise, man. Make this a 21-day challenge where you come out like a different person. Cook. I've heard people say cooking is therapeutic. It may meditate. There's so many things. Clean your cupboard, clean your shoes, man. I think there's a lot of dirt in them. You've never really taken care of them. Now's the time. So I feel like everybody out there, just take responsibility for yourself and just do the right thing, guys. You know what the right thing is, and it's not very difficult to understand what to do. So all of you know it. You just got to do it.
Thank you
थैंक यू
so
सो
much for your
मच, इट
time.
वॉज ग्रेट. ज्ञान बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया मेरा. अब मैं जाके वर्कआउट करता हूँ और थोड़ा पसीना बहाता हूँ और ये थोड़ा नॉर्मल हो जाता हूँ. ठीक है.
No, thank you so much, Saqib, for your time. Genuinely, I loved interacting with you, and it was very fun.
सेम है डार्लिंग.
And I'm
यू
looking
टेक
forward to
केयर.
meet you
स्टे.
soon
यस.
and to give you a
स्टे
gift.
सेफ. अरे स्टे सेफ, स्टे इंडोर्स. गिफ्ट ले लूंगा
Yes,
मैं बड़ा बदतमीज हूँ, मैं मांग लूंगा. ठीक है. मैं मांग लूंगा.
definitely.
मुझे गिफ्ट किसी ने वादा किया है तो मैं लेके ही रहूंगा. बट अभी
Pakka.
अंदर रहो, बाद में लूंगा. ठीक
Yeah,
है.
after 15, 20 days. Of course, 20 days now.
Okay.
Sure.
Lovely,
Thank you so
lovely,
much.
lovely talking to you. You take care
Thank
of
you.
yourself.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.